Coast Guard. Okay? A lot of times, many times during class, we always start from the Coast Guard. One hand here, one hand here. Right? So now the drill goes this way. What we're going to first is to control the sleeve. Okay, so that way, in case he does go to grip, you can always control wherever his arm's going. But if I pull his arm, right, it's very difficult. Right? So here's what I'm going to do. One way, one of many ways to bend his arm or to make a person come to you is to disturb a person's balance. But sometimes it's not always possible to do it with just your legs and hips. So it needs the entire body, right? So one, I'm going to push the elbow. See that? You see how quickly his elbow just keep your arm straight? Right? I'm just going to push his arm to the side. See that? Now I'm going to drag it across. Reach over and pull his shoulder. Right? So he's here, I pull hand. Right? So I'm just going to use the heel of my hand. I'm going to bring, look at my legs, see that? I'm going to bring my legs, like almost bringing my feet over to the back of his head. At the same time, I'm going to just push his elbow to the side. See that? Now I pull his arm across. See how his body's turned? I reach over and I pull his shoulder down. And once I pull his shoulder down, since he's taller than me, I'm going to move up a little bit and look. Alright? Shoulder guard. From here, look at the angle of his arm. So if he keeps his arm bent, right, I'm just going to grab the side of his pinky. As I tuck my elbow in, I'm going to hit the opposite direction. It has nothing to do with how hard I yank his arm. It's about the direction of his body. If I just pull and I don't use my hips, defend. See that? Now, I need to put pressure on his back. At the same time, I move my hip away from my left side. So I'm not going to crank it, I'm just going to turn my hip. Right? So if he's here, I'm going to reach over, pinch, pinch, done. Right? Now, once I lock, see how he's pushing down? No worries. Push, and I have the arm locked. Right? So, you have close guard, control the sleeve, I can't pull, I can't drag. See how he's posturing? Nothing works. So I'm going to tuck my chin, I'm just going to pop that elbow to the side. See that? Now as soon as he starts to recover, I drag across, pull him down. And I work. I work. Now knees together, heels down, continue to grab the shoulder, and I already have his arm slightly bent. He's more concerned about his upper body. He tries to sit up, that's it. I can drag the whole arm, at the same time I'm going to move my hip. See, look. So I'm not going to try to yank it. You can yank it, but sometimes if you have no control over how hard you yank, you're going to pop a person's elbow or shoulder. So squeeze the shoulder, pinch the heel down. Now, if for some reason he is stronger than you, he sits up. Now you just move to the other direction. He's going to do it himself. All right? As soon as he sits up, look at my hip. See that? I just push, done. Because this is what's cool about this position is that he's, oh shoot, look, tap. Right? So you have triple attack here. So start here. He grabs, he pushes, here, right? Nothing, nothing, just going to drag it across and pull. Here, pinch your knees, heels down. You can continue, you can also do it this way. See, look, come up and turn, right? I'm not yanking, I'm just turning my hip and my body, right? So for some reason he's double jointed, double attack, triple attack right here. Look at my heel. I'm going to clamp down my heel. The weight is on his neck. The weight is not on his back. If I squeeze his back, he sits up, right? If you catch yourself bringing your heel in, keep the pressure on your knee and turn your heel outwards. It will bring him down. It's not about smashing the back. So you can control his back so that you don't slide off. You come up here, he sits up. See that? Now look. Just crimp that neck and you have the arm. Okay, one more time. Any questions? Okay. So here, one, see how his elbows lock, pull, push. He tries to recover, pull, drag it across. I'm going to pull the shoulder down. Some people like to grab it, thumb in. It doesn't really matter. Some people like, I sometimes like to cup under the armpit. The reason why is he tries to sit up, right? Sometimes you grab on the back. The person's very strong. You lose the position. And if you're not quick enough to bring your legs high, you're in trouble, right? So here, cup the armpit. He tries to sit up. You slow him down. See? That's it. Right? So now, look at my right hand. I'm going to bend his arm. I'm going to reach with my left hand. I'm just going to turn his pinky finger to my left side as I turn my hip while I'm squeezing and putting my knees down and got the arm lock. Now, that doesn't work. One, right? Look at my right heel. Two, and look at my left heel. Clamp down. My knee is always below my hip. It's very difficult. Sometimes the bigger the person, the higher your knee is above your hip. You know that, right? It's very different. This is how a person defends. Is bring your knee to your chest. You have very little power here. Not that you can't, but if the person knows, they will take the pressure or maybe pop that arm because they know that they can put pressure right here. Come up. I have nothing. See that? Here, just below my hip or directly above my hip. See, come up. Right? So now you can control. Right? Any questions? Okay, let's go.